My name is Brian Zeman. I'm the COO of NS1. NS1 manages the world's application traffic. So what does that mean? We manage the ability for you to access applications either via the internet or on-premise as quickly as you possibly can. There's really two buyers we typically sell to. It's a CTO of an organization or a VP of IT. And that's one of the reasons we engage Ford. We were a Series C growth stage startup, so we had a team of pretty aggressive hunter sellers, but we were a pretty transactional organization. We were selling as is pretty normal, very technically. Last year our growth expectations were about 60%. This year they're slightly higher, 100%. So super aggressive goals, and to do that, you obviously need a consistent way folks are selling. One of the things I love most about Force is it pulls the whole organization together around a consistent message and process for selling and delivering to customers, and super impactful because of that. We've increased bookings roughly 60% over what we were doing historically year over year. Our ASPs are up about the same amount. We grew roughly 60% faster, especially in second half. We grew over 100% for several quarters in a row, and again, we'll continue to do that for Q1. So really material difference in the growth performance of the business. So we grew at that pace doing less deals. So substantial increase in our ASPs. So we had a very small number of AEs carrying most of the weight of our bookings, which is not atypical of a company our size. And now we're about 70% of folks hitting their quota, which is pretty meaningful. If you're going to hire at our size, even 10 AEs, and you calculate how much that costs, it seems kind of silly to do that if you don't have a sales methodology and a training program. We're spending millions of dollars on talent and not whatever Force charges to make them productive. I think that it's much easier to bring it in early and ingrain it in the organization. We're about 170 people. It was one of the first 2 or 3 priorities I had, just because I think then you establish a solid foundation that you can work off. It's helped ramp time pretty significantly, but I would say our ramp time has probably been cut in half in terms of time to first deal. Now, I think some of that is the AE population we have. Some of it also is directly related to having them be able to walk in and give them training materials that says, here's your value drivers, here's your differentiators, here's your proof points. I think the biggest differentiator is it's the company creating their own content. The best thing about it is it requires a commitment from the top down, from our CEO, our CTO, our product team. They all participated. And so when you finish, everybody's bought in and everybody's driving it together. It's pulling the company together strategically.